daughter. The man he chose was also a Benin man, but was not a noble man in Benin. So the noblemen were after the man's head because their eye was also in the princess body. They wanted the princess for their wife as their for themselves. So because the princess was wise and beautiful, he had to ignore them and mock them and chose that man who was not a common, a noble man. So for them to secure their life after they were looking for, they had to run. And when they left, they didn't go to Ife. They could have gone to Ife, right? They didn't go, but they chose to come to this jungle because they were running for their life. So many people who left in that area in the course of migration, they were actually either they were running for their lives, one, or they were people who went on adventure on their way coming. They saw that the place was good, they had to settle down. We know the story of Igwebe. Exactly. And we know the story of Ugboha. Exactly. We know those stories. So when people are living in a jungle primitively, are those people from Nupe? Are they from Nok? Are they not from the same Benin? Are they not Benin people who also left too? So we know all those stories. So all these people, they are trying to push a stupid narrative that the people who are living there originally are the Aborigines. Were they not Benin people?
Yes, they consider themselves also, because Benin, because now you said two things, because Benin was a forest. This area, the area that we are in is, in geography, they call it the forest area. Now, is it the savannah? No, sorry, the rainforest. Rainforest. So yes. The feature of a rainforest is that the vegetation is thick. And yes. The ground is wet. The ground can be wet. And
wildlife.
And wildlife too. Yeah, you understand. So it is very dangerous. I'm just imagining myself many years ago. It will be very dangerous moving in the forest areas.
And mind.
So I'm sure I'm sure you've seen Bradbury's work that says the Esan people also came from Ife. Have you seen that?
Who is Bradbury? First of all, did it ever? There is one novelist who wrote about Benin. I don't want to mention his name. That guy never visited Africa. He's just a novelist. He wrote nonsense. I mean, nonsense upon nonsense. When I read his work, I was insulting him. I said, "We will not rest in peace," because I tell you, bro. Most of these colored people, they are the most useless entity I can imagine. You write about people which
that you never had contact with for once.
He never visited Africa. He never interviewed. He just wrote on his own will.
Do you remember the name of the novelist? Or which one is that again?
Yes, I have. I don't want to mention the name because I don't.
The reason why I like to mention it is that because these people, I don't know if I should call her name. That Lily and people. They work themselves into a trap, right? They constantly work
those ones. If we're talking about academia, so you don't talk to people
they
who are daft
without knowing the true meaning of it. You understand? They don't know that they themselves need to debunk the Ife narrative.
No, you know one thing.
Please, I want to even ask Logica something. Please, Logica, that book you were talking about, is it Bradbury, or what do you call it just now?
The people of the southern Nigeria by Bradbury.
Okay, Bradbury. Okay, please, sir.
So I sent it to you now. That's a big boy. I don't send that.
You sent it to? No, I never see him.
Okay.
Send it to me.
Write me privately. Okay. I'll send it to you so that you look at the page where you talk about the Esan people.
Did that man add any contact with Esan people?
Wait. What name do you call the man? It seems it's the same man that wrote about what I told you I read.
Bradbury.
Is it real Bradbury?
I don't know his first name. I don't forget, but I know the work.
He has 3 names. He has 3 names. Let me
Yes.
let me come in my computer. I think it's the one. I say it's a useless novelist. It's not even a historian.
Not Percy Talbot. This one is Bradbury. I think Bradbury.
Yeah. It's the one I'm talking about. Wait, let me tell you his full name. He has 3 names. I have read about him. I said the man is useless.
Say that will die with.
But that's a day, boy. You know, that's not where the work lies, because now you now need to write an educated response to debunk some of
Just
these
check
things.
his biography. They will tell you it's a novelist.
It's a novelist. Yeah. So you don't have to debunk these things, because even those people don't have sense. So they think it's the need that caused people to go and write that they are from Ife. Is it Benin? It's not Benin. So it is. These were mistakes. Some of those things that were written that was unfounded. You understand? They did not identify with the Ife. In fact, they said 2 places for Esan. They said Ife and Ifeku. So and Ife. That's where. And then
Ifeku is an island though. In the Ifeku is far around the Akoko Edo area now.
Okay.
There's an Ifeku island. Okay. It's an island. Okay. It's like a beach. They have this beach kind of surrounded there.
Okay.
So this was the person you were talking about, right? Is Ray Bradbury, a novelist. Yeah. 1957.
No, not 1957. No, Bradbury was.
No, he wrote the book. The book you are talking about, I wrote it in 1957. I don't want to see. His name is Ray Douglas Bradbury. That's his full name. Okay. This particular book you're talking about, he wrote it in 1957. I don't want to mention the title again, because that man, biography. The title is "The Kingdom Enemy Speaking of the People of Southwestern." Is that not correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Southwestern Nigeria. Check his biographies. He's a novelist. So he has written so many novels. He has, he's not even a historian. So his name is Douglas Ray Bradbury. Very useless man. I said not to rest in peace. I think he died.
Good morning. Good morning.
My David, good morning, my David. It's very annoying.
All those writers, they are just trying to suit this Wazobia narrative. We shouldn't even mind them. Just forget those guys. Sometimes I don't waste my time in reading their book, because they just want to suit that Wazobia narrative. That's what they are after. You understand? Yeah, Ife. That's more Ife. Imagine. I beg you.
The worst part of it is that this novelist is from America. He never visited Africa. He died in 2012. He didn't die well.
Because of the lala.
Logical, sir.
Now my camera is that Edo boy. Oh, I don't think.
No, this one audio. This thing I not put on. No, this one.
Logical. We sorry it and send it to you. You see him now.
The echo.
Mike David. Mute yourself.
Okay.
Mute yourself. Oh, Logical. I think you should come back. There's something I want to. This book written by Dr. Christopher, look at his qualification. You are somebody who is writing a book of people he never had contact with. That will not be juju?
And mind you, they even banned some of his book. That one book when write Fahrenheit. They banned the book to tell you that he's a useless man.
Now, look at this guy's qualification. This Dr. Christopher Gregory is also a gynecologist, recognized by the United Nations. His work was recognized by the United Nations. He is the founder of Zuma Memorial Center, IROA. You hear that hospital where they train nurses and all those back then. So, the Dr. Gregory Okoji. See, this is his full name, Dr. Christopher Belukuto Gregory Okoji, OFR, LSN, FICS, FMCGP, DIP, ATMF, John Hawkins, DSC.
That one now almost. Almost
So
history can never be
yes,
different.
now. So it took time to go round the Esan lands, collecting reference from book orally and all, putting them together to write this book. This book was written in first published in 1960. Copyright in 1994. You know, in 1960, yes, repeated in 1990, repeated 1990, 1992, 1993. New edition of the book was in 1994. Of these very works of Dr. Christopher Gregory Okoji, you know. So then somebody is now coming to tell you, you want Gregory, they don't know where it is, because they tell you, say, what's it called? Say Ife. These some people are from Ife. What is the connect?
I say now novelist. That man, please, I beg, don't promote, please. My brother.
Obu Black. The name of the book is Esan Native Laws and Customs with ethnographic study of the Esan people. You can check it out.
Yes, I know that. I will get it. But Lord the Rich here, you know, in academic, if you decide to say, oh, I want to write a research on Esan people, most professors will ask you to quote existing work. So you have to kind of debunk it. You understand? You have to use communication and words to debunk it. For example, how did he make the assumption of Ife?
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you just one question?
Yes.
Can a mathematician teacher come to a class and start teaching, let me say, biology?
No, they can't do that.
Okay. First of all, right, this particular man is not a historian. In academia, if this is not your field, you don't have to. He's a novelist. Please kindly check his biography. It's well stated there clearly that he's a novelist. He has written so many novels. I think it's only in Africa's turn. I'm telling you, in our part, that he become a historian. How come about that? I don't understand. How can a novelist, when he now gets to our turn, he now talk to a historian? Or has it been that all historians are novelists? I don't understand anymore, because we have people who are historians. We have novelists. Novelists write something that will, make you, write something that you read. They just create imagination. Take you, my brother, just study. This one is a novelist, not a historian. So what is he saying? He's trash. He says something from the Bulldog. If you read that first paragraph, let me screenshot one part that he read that provoked me a lot. Even talk about this is life. I don't want, those eccentric people, they are primitive people. So they can actually just go there and believe that. I hope you have read a lot
but, really, they agree with the eccentric people now. That they not get sense.
So what are we now saying?
How can you be comparing yourself to someone like Lily and illiterate?
I don't understand. And logical. Do you know what he wrote about where these people come from? Have you read that part?
Oh no,
have you read it?
I never read it.
You for read that time you will understand. No one talks some kind of things online. Just read that man. Okay, I said they swear for her. I go lie for you. Just swear for that man. Okay, let me read the Esan part. My brother,
I always reference it. For example, I read about
a reference, my brother.
Like David, I know when I know, for example, if people they argue, like when people they argue like this online and they mention things, they like to look, okay, what was said in the past about this people. That's when I will go dig it. You understand? I know he talked about the Samorika people. He talked about those people as Edo people, Akoko as Edo too. He talked about Akoko, that they are Edo people.
He was
that's why sometimes I look at it. So for that one, you talk now well. I don't think I go code I don't people.
Yes,
so
we have two Akoko now. The one they based on
state creation. Now they don't divide.
Yeah, no, I know because of state creation. Now some don't come for Ondo, while some come for Edo. You know, but they are Edo people. Akoko are Edo people. It's just like when we said Edo Nekwe, where we went to that day in Akure. Can you even today when they are now in Ondo State, can you take their origin away from them? They are telling you that they are from Benin. That is why they have their palace. Their palace have been there since around 1475. They have been built there. So are you not going to tell them that because they are now in Ondo State today, they are no longer of Edo origin?
No.
So that is how it is. That's how it is.
Exactly, and he also, he also did the work on that the migration from the east, that's from the northeast of to this present place, right? So so maybe so, and this is the providence that people latch on to say, okay, some people, they talk about the migration theory of the Edo people, which is a theory, it's a migration theory. It exists nonetheless, that some people believe that they migrated, you understand, we migrated from the northeast, you understand. Then we settled at many times in many different times in some places, you understand, and those people became civilizations, you understand. So they also talk about, and but that's that for that. I don't want to dwell on it too much, right? Because Christopher Okoje's work is much more, gives a little bit more detail as regards the makeup of these people and their migration from either Benin mostly, which is what I want to know. So the other part I want to know is about the Epoma modes. What did Christopher Okoje write about the Epoma modes? Because I know some people have, it's not some people, there is, they said some of the you guys also have some modes in some of those places.
Yes, there are some, yes.
By broadcaster. Logical, will you be available in the evening?
Evening, that's in 7 hours, right?
Yes, something like that.
7 hours will be my work time. This is about 3 a.m. now. I'm just making it. So, but I will be available in 7 plus 5. So, in 12 hours, I'll be available.
Now, let me quickly tell you a little bit about this Ray Douglas Bradbury, right? So it said, written here, it said Ray Douglas Bradbury was a television and a film narrator and screenwriter, born in 1920 in Illinois. He graduated from high school in Los Angeles. He is best known for having brought a fundamental change to the science fiction genre. His novels are characterized by an eternal nostalgia for childhood, strong social criticism, and above all, an awareness of the risks of technology. He was a newspaper vendor on street corner in Los Angeles from 1938 to 1942, spending his night at the public library and his days as the typewriter. He became a full-time writer in 1943. Many of his stories appeared in periodical before being collected in Dark Carnival in 1947. His fame began with the publication of the Martyr. Did you see anything like a historian there?
No, not at all. Not at all. And this is what these people do, these white people, right? Because they know that because of tribal differences, people do not take the story of the other, called micronationalism. They come to
this one was supposed to have, if not be say, as it not that, so we'll say if he get to the truth, they go pay that damages. They are causing identity crisis in our land.
Bro, one thing we should equally know, these people, they are being paid to politicize their Wazobia narrative. They don't just do it on their own. Now that this Wazobia set of people, they have access to our resources to promote their narrative. both online, they can use the white people too. So these people, we shouldn't take them serious. All we just need to do now is to say our history the way it is. Because these guys, they've done a lot of damages to our history. You understand? Thank you.
Exactly. Thank God say we catch this Susan Preston Blyer before she go the great beyond. So she's still alive and we don't catch her. You know what is Susan Preston Blyer, right? She writes,
for that Catalan this thing.
No, not even the Catalan Atlas.
Those people they are the highest in all my days of reading and all of that. These first century people, they are the most dull, the most useless set of entity, uneducated idiots. That's how I see them.
You know, really confuse people.
I'm telling you now. If you go to that Wikipedia where they put all those Catalan Atlas and all of that, the picture they put was put there on the 24th of November 2024. You can see how useless they are, and the Catalan Atlas has been for donkey years. So they edited it. They are editing it every 2 seconds to suit their narrative. you remember when I blast they said useless baller and the rest of them. When I wrote that they are bunch of you people.
It's an empire that nobody saw. You understand? Now they want to posthumously call Ife an empire. So I was going to say, you know what she wrote? She wrote that the whole of the Niger Benue Conference, that's the lower Niger, that's everywhere from there. That's all of them that's what she wrote. She said it was ruled by the leader of Ife, the Oni of Ife. So useless. I was like, well, how did she even reach this place? How? It is surprised me too. But thank God people are looking at them. They should not be writing this rubbish. You understand? Thank God people are doing a lot of work. Let's be questioning them and their research, because they will just write things on Africa so that they become professors quickly. And they'll be talking rubbish. That they know what they are, as if they know what they are doing. But that's a good way. Please talk about those boats. I beg, if Christopher Okoje wrote about it.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
now you are very far from your phone.
Yeah, even the book now, I'm talking about now. I don't even finish reading the whole story. So I'm not going to that part. So maybe I'll still check, but I'll let you know. But I know there are boats. The people are going to those boats right now. We will cover up and too many things because of the life that they local facility. So but I need to do that there are some boats, but some cover and
I can't hear you, Sha, but it's okay. I think you said you just have 20 more minutes, so it's okay. You don't finish it. You don't do your job. I enjoyed your narration, at least the fact that let's also educate people. What is Lily and Light talking about Christopher Okoje?
Well, I don't think they even know the book.
Okay, they don't even know anything. So who can they educate them on history?
Nah, Agbo Kosuna.
Okay, but Agbo Kosuna say na vision. I ain't learn history.
Now, Ojelimi be that one. Ojelimi talk say na vision. Now we told Ojelimi they work together now. Now some of them they go they edit Wikipedia.
Me self go soon enter vision, say no history.
My brother,
if you need money, these Wazobia people, they are ready to pay you. You just be saying it the way they want it.
Today, what I'm going to do that little boy, I'll be flogging a little bit of the Yoruba and this and history. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. I'll do a little bit of, because there is something I've read about Yoruba again. These people, you see that Southwest, the highest confusion. They are the highest of confusion of the confusionists.
Of course.
I swear to God, the highest confusion. There's something I read about them recently. Yeah, today I'll bring it to life. The highest confusion of the confusionists. Those people are missed. So the level of identity crisis circulating in that Western region is top notch. You not get second to none.
What time are you coming on live?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, in the evening. I
got you.
Yeah.
Right, okay. And later
I greet you.
I'm going.
Yeah, blessed everyone. You're welcome.
Yeah. No vessel for let you respond. This phone is I don't so much use it and when I'm trying to join go with you. So you said the meter is ready. Okay, I don't think Blessed Arrow is talking to us. I think it's on the other phone. Who is going to install it?
I bet mute am abeg.
This present last year, I can't mute on this.
Yeah.
I can't mute on this phone.
Oh, you drop am.
That is ready. I can't even drop too. That be the problem for this one. Now make me know the like user. Jesse, are you there? Jesse, if you are there, chat. Blessed. Yeah, you sent me a message through this one.
Someone else moderator.
Wait, you said?
Make someone else a moderator so that I can mute him.
I should make who?
Make someone else a moderator so that they can help you mute.
Okay, let me see if I can make Lovishi a moderator.
But I think Jesse is here though.
Need account on this now.
They say blessed, you don't need to finish. So there is something I read about this west part of Nigeria, yeah? The likes of this guy. If you see that boy, very, very small boy, that 25 to life, you don't see face.
No, I never saw him.
You feel like small pikin because from what they do now.
Bro, that boy. No, I don't think if you don't finish the secondary school. I'm not sure. I go live for you. I'm not sure if that boy have finished his secondary school.
No, that was 25 to that one. You know, if you catch your Yoruba people, you just exactly. Get mine.
And this baller of the guy, that bush boy. So in Ghana, baller actually means dirty. So with a baller, that baller of the guy.
I mean, Luigi, check whether you feel mute now. I don't add you as moderator. Check. Okay. Can you mute anybody?
You don't. Yes, I feel mute.
Oh yeah, mute. Let's say the noise is coming from that side. So I don't know why
you don't industrialize many people. I believe that comment I feel mute. This kind of
you don't industrialize. Exactly. Now what did they do? But it's not really indoctrinate for your people. If for your people cash and they go whip out, it go wrong. You know.
Okay. I don't know where they remote. I don't know now. Okay. It's fine.
You need to know one thing about this Euro. If all these Yoruba people will be slim for their former life, right? All these Ekiti, many of them. They like to be respected. If you see the Olabola, you see he want me to introduce them as God. You understand? That's in the entire head. They love respect. So the moment you started to put them for their position, they will run away. Or young people will whip your ass. They don't go. Now, if you give that to young people, they will pursue their command. They don't know it.
I saw one video. I saw one video on your X where they displacing Olabola.
Oh really? Yeah. I don't. Which one? Is it the
video where he was talking about Urioba and all those concepts?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. They go push our command now. You know those rubbish. You want to talk Urioba head of lion. No, those things not work.
I get one new discovery about that Yoruba people. I'll flog on it this evening. They are living in confusion. I'm not gonna lie for you, and now I know why they are trying to make other regions the way they are. They are very, very confused people. I tell you, for a fact, very confused. And the worst part of it is that the real ones, the real Yorubas, they are keeping quiet. And those that also, a lot of them that also left, they also migrated from Benin. They are keeping quiet. But you see all those slaves where they bring from South Sudan and Northern Sudan, it's written in that. No, today I will review the book and everything.
I can't wait. I will listen. I will be listening eagerly.
Now then exactly. So now then they constitute that bunch for that side. They are the ones, the slave that ran away from Badagry.
Okay.
I'll review the thing today. Who all will read? You see it now.
Okay, one of them I agree with that.
You don't boss to.
Yes, I don't
People are keeping quiet. I've been reading for a couple of days now. When Yoruba are living in confusion, I'm not gonna lie you.
Yes,
But the real ones are keeping quiet, and that's the worst part of it. The real ones are keeping quiet. Why these miscreants are taking over their space? And the worst part, the reason why it can't be like that now, the custodian of their history, the person who is supposed to throw more light to their history is lost. He does not even understand what custom and tradition. He does not understand what leadership means. He does not understand leadership. I'm talking about the question of exactly, only of Amala. You understand? So that's why the confusion is rising.
Yeah. And I mean, there's also the need to find an identity that was respected, and so that's why they are extending these narratives because of the need.
Our politics give them